Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to game number 2 here in the Special 3 series, the semi-finals. The started at I-League Invitational Open Qualifiers for the European region. It's Tuho, tagged up properly right now, versus the Wii Stack, as they're known to some, and on the faces side they're tagged up as MOF. M-O-F. What do we make of that? It's a very scary team, and they proved that they could play some classic solid Dota in the last one here. They had a bit of a split push going on with Kazu on the Nature's Prophet. And good plays from Cancel Invoker and all around. They didn't really show too many weaknesses. Tuho, well, they thought a little bit about the first pick, but they went back with the Necrophos. Went back... Sticking with the guns, that's what I was looking for. With the Necrophos first for Garter here, so gonna have to find some ways to play around that. Maybe be a little bit more aggressive in the early game, try and throw a wrench in the Wii Stack plans. Then you change something up, that's for sure. If it's not the carry, then it has to be something else. Last game the plan was to just get an Alchemist fat and win on the back of that, but Split Push kind of counted that out because Qualifier, he could only be in one place at a time. He was the only one that could really do a lot, and that is they snagged the Nature's Prophet for themselves. Yeah, they once again give up the Nyx Assassin, which also did a great job. We had on that hero, setting up so many things for the rest of this team. And decent against Necrophos, obviously, as we saw, and also great against Nature's Prophets, but without the Cancel Invoker this time around. So they are making these adjustments. They're identifying what the biggest issues were, and they're either block picking it, or they're just banning it out outright. But we'll see where we go from here. Lone Druid ban once again. Just don't want to play against it, I think. Nyx Assassin Lich, already some stable lanes, with their 4 and 5 position. So we can perhaps afford to go a little bit more greedy, especially in the middle lane. If you have the Lich there, taking away creep every minute, dragging the lane back. What we'll also do is put more pressure on the safe lane, I guess. Don't know if you want to run the Lich necessarily as a safe lane support, trying to annoy Nature's Prophet, because at that point, if you're too far forward, you just die in the early levels. Doesn't seem like a lot of fun. So yeah. We'll see.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Draft's so open right now, I have no idea where they want to go with this now. They might not yet themselves, going into the reserve time once again.
Dire team pick.
Oh, Brewmaster. That's a hero that I haven't seen in a little bit. He's very much viable. He's one of these brawlers, right? If he has momentum, if he gets going, then he can be very hard to stop. But it's great against heroes.
5 seconds remaining.
Period. He's great against heroes. Hashtag expert analysis. But just like Nature's Prophet or Necrophos especially, like you can just lift them up in the air, prevent them from doing anything for like 6, 7, 8 seconds, however long this tornado lasts, and then just focus on other targets with the rest of your team. Having that ability to save someone up for later is great to have, especially for this long of a duration. So, very hard to deal with right now for the side of Tuho. I feel like they could use some more sustain, some more heals. I wouldn't want to pick up perhaps a Witch Doctor, not the best up against Nyx once again. The other thing.
Radiant team pick.
Dazzle Rubik, okay, Rubik works. No heals, but obviously solid nuke, solid instant disable with the telekinesis. And plenty of good spells to steal already. From the Lich, somewhat. I don't necessarily want to sacrifice. But Frost Blast, if that's maxed out, it's a great extra nuke. Anything from the next assassin. I'd say anything, but mostly you're looking for the stun, obviously. And the Brewmaster. If you can get a hand on his ultimate somehow, that would be amazing. Still, there's room for the Rubik to play in this game, that's for sure. I'll leave Insania as the Rubik player. Normally. 30 seconds now on the Wii stack. Sorry if I can't provide too much crazy analysis, because I've been try-casting all week, so I haven't had to actually think about drafts as much for a long time. And I've never predicted Monkey King even at the best of times. It's one of these heroes that always sneaks up on me, like the Morphling too, even when he was played more regularly. Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Monkey King's same kind of style as Brewmaster, just want to run at people and kill them. And just overrun them, essentially. I've seen Mouse Sports play a game with Monkey King actually in Worldplay, their first series. And they ran over that game so crazily that they won in 12 minutes. They then lost the series, so do with that what you will, but it's a hero that can get very annoying very fast. Tuho, yeah. Gonna go back to the safe picks. Juggernaut, possibly for Qualifier and Mid, he played that earlier today.
10 seconds remaining.
And the game against RSC.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Dire team ban.
Mean that they're still lacking a demon hero. I don't know.
10 seconds.
Normally Rubiks are the 5 positions of
5 seconds remaining.
Demon here. I don't know. I haven't seen Demon play in a long time, so I forgot what he's actually playing a lot, and it's also a matter of what he wants, what he can play in this team that actually fits in with the general idea. Windbreaker would have been a good one. Yeah, I think he needs something that is active. Even more active than a Kunkka last game, so be able to set up for any sort of ganks. I mean, if you help a Juggernaut mid with a spin, that's going to be great. Necrophos on bottom, if you help him get a kill, it's also amazing. And you already have the Nature's Prophet. You already have that +1. It's necessary. Proven to be a big boon for Weeha's stack in the last game, so gotta make use of that with some sort of roamer. Earth Spirit would come to mind if Pablo was here, then it would be a no-brainer, but it's the Shadow Shaman again, so hero that can fill that role, but not nearly as easily. Problem is that your initiation is walking in and shackling. If they see you coming, obviously they'll just walk away, and then the entire rotation is wasted. But if they roam together with the Rubik, and they do have that space, right? Juggernaut, Nature's Prophet, Necrophos, all of those are heroes that should be fine on their own, generally speaking. The Rubik and Shadow Shaman, they're both free to roam as they choose and set up in whatever lane is most susceptible. Temple Assassin mid, don't change things a little bit, perhaps. Mika picking up the Juggernaut, Quake with a Nature's Prophet. Once again, Tuho, they're known to just play the switch things around a little bit. Not necessarily even play roles, but just play heroes. So can't say for sure where these heroes are gonna go, or whether they're just gonna switch heroes. It's been a while since I've seen Qualifier on Nature's Prophet, let me just put it that way. But if he does end up continuing on, then playing that, then Yeah, I'll be happy. Be happy to look at it. See how it works out. We head into game number 2. My name is Dragon Drop. Happy to bring you this series. Starlet I League EU Open Qualifier Semifinals. The Wii stack. This time on the Radiant side, they're up 1-0. Tuho, if they lose this game, then they're out. Can focus on the next tournament. They win this one, then we'll go to game 3. Yeah, it is Mick mid and Quack offlane. Let me just try and find out. He's played that recently. Oh wow, it's actually his most played hero on Dota buff. Shows what I know. Really shows what I know.
30 seconds to battle.
Last played 2 days ago. Alright, alright. He's well accustomed to this role and ignore me. Alright. To try and sneak the bounty rune here, and they will be able to. With friends to work with, we can maybe go in and try and stun and secure it, but won't be able to do that without giving up at least a lot of health. So confused for a second why the courier is walking around, but yeah, it's transform into courier actually faster than your normal hero. Oh yeah, he's using that too. Will you block a little bit easier? Sometimes though, if you're too fast, then it actually gets hard to body block. But yeah, you opted for that choice. It's gonna be a bit of a dual lane to start out with. Insane, stick and run with Qualifier down bottom, top lane, Garden and Demon, just trying to deal with Saxa and Kazu. Again, one of these lanes or an Necrophos should be absolutely fine once he gets a couple of levels in. He already has a stick to work with. And again, once you have the Ghost Shard, second one in Death Pulse, you have the Burst Seal available to bail you out in case you get into trouble. In the meantime, Demon will stick around, do some stacks and pulls, get some levels. Work the lag in, that's not good. They need him to do well in this bottom lane. He definitely has, definitely even has some kill potential here against the Monkey King is the thing. Weeha is kind of forced to stick around here to prevent that from happening, but if Weeha ever roams, and you're like 2 or 3 levels between the Rubik and Quagga, or even just face boots or something completed, you easily see Tomato being lifted up and then just right click down. Now though he has to deal with this Nyx assassin, who's doing a good job actually so far. Saying he has to eat through a couple of tangos. Talk about his middle lane a little bit. Juggernaut. Decent enough mid in most circumstances. This is not one of them. Council should be able to dominate this one and make it. He has to be careful not just to straight up die here. One more glaive bounce and he's just dead. There's another tango coming off cooldown, there's health coming. But this is not a fun lane for him, make no mistake. He's gonna need some help from these supports eventually. Tomato. Just having some fun. And this is one of these games that, oh, there we go, Senya. Once they get in range, they have a couple of treants nicely done here. Bring him up to the other side, now the body blocks are real from the treants as well. Bring him down to half health. Not quite enough. He's slowed down a little bit too by the Orb of Venom. He'll be able to salve up this time. There's a couple of tangos left, but yeah, this is what I was talking about. If we level 2 or the face boots, that would have been a diff. Something that he always has to watch out for, especially if he goes as far forward as he has been there. So this was cancelled. Should be able to do here 1v1. There's some sort of rotation on to cancel. Then Mika already level 2 with spin. They should be easily able to burst the refraction and bring him down. This is exactly what Insane is trying to do here right now. And cancel. Well, he's just straight up fighting though. Without the lifts. Lift coming in. Mika. Oh, the first blood actually from Saxa as he TP'd in. Ugh. Getting both of the defensive refraction charges without the offensive one. It was all in control of cancel, and they did a lot of damage there to Mika, and Saxa with a nice rotation at the right time. Not exactly what Tuho we're looking for, that's for sure. Weeha still being annoying. Level 2 is probably shown a stun, he has shown the mana burns, so they know that no spike carapace for now. Would make it easier to go on him if they would find him out, but he's been keeping up with very well with this positioning. Demon, he's level 2 now as well, with stacks and pulls. Speaking of stacks, Kazu looking to use this one to his own gain, making a side pull here. I was thinking about it anyway, but kind of impossible with the creep wave where it is right now. So that'll be that. Radiant scan actually catches out the threat in mid. You're like, hey, where's Demon at? Oh, he's up here. Okay, better go into the jungle. Have someone else check it out, Saxa. Yeah, you're the sacrificial lamb, but he's actually finds him on a low ground. So that'll be that. They do block the camp with a sentry ward, but that's something that they should be able to figure out. Saxa doesn't have a sentry of his own right now, so can immediately deward it. That's something that you have to try and do. To try and contest these stacks. There's already triple on the other ancients for cancel to clean up later. These aren't even easy ways for Tuho to take them, right? You can kind of take them with the treants, but you have no damage to clear through them easily. So your best shot is to plant down observer wards, keep an eye on them, and try and gank cancel when he's farming them. Since right now, lifting tomato. The creeps in the way, down to half health already from the nuke, and there's a follow from Demon. Ah, but he cancels the shackles, trying to go for the nukes, but it is enough anyway. With the right click, Insane claiming that one. Good kill on the board. Tuho turning the bagel into Brett Sig at least, as far as the kill count is concerned. Mid Mika still being wrecked. You would expect 40 to 15, 40-15 towards the 25 and 7. Okay, what? Oh, that's too far forward. I did not expect that. I'm sorry. Battle's back. You go for the tree dance. A lot of the core monkey kings that I've seen just end up maxing out the Jingo Mastery in the bound or the Boundless Strike first. Especially Jingo Mastery, like it scales so well with the lifesteal in particular. Just a second point into it, if you have that, manage to stack it up on somebody and then Boundless Strike the creep it. Oh god, top lane. There's a burst heal available. He's gonna use it now. We'll just talk about God. This time absolutely fine. In lane though, cancel. Southern Refraction gonna burn through the defensive charge and brings him back here towards the Demon with the shackles, and this should be death by all rights. Saxa. For all he can do, he cannot cancel things for shit. So all he can really accomplish here is get some extra levels of his own, taking over as the mid laner for the time being. So that's another good kill. Trying up immediately so they can keep the pressure up. Yeah, Call Monkey Kings with the Jingo Mastery. If you manage to stack it up, then you can just Boundless Strike the creep wave and the hero. And you just back up to full health, just like that. But if you're up against a range hero like like the Nature's Prophet, there's really no easy way of actually guaranteeing that you can stack up these things. Demon, alright. Turning around, going for the shackle instead of the TP. Might just die to the crits there from Kazu. One more right click will do the trick. And now decide to turn things around. Not enough damage to finish off the next assassin just yet. And he'll even be able to survive. The turnaround is there, Kazu. And Tomato also in particular making that rotation. They're gonna clean up everybody. Middle lane, Juggernaut just straight up dies to cancel. Try to go for play with the Omni Slash. Ah. 4 heroes going down for absolutely nothing. Tuho slightly out of it. The only thing they're getting is a bit of damage to the tier 1 tower down bottom. Now, if this is not responded to, Qualifier will be able to claim this, even using one of the treants to drag the creep wave to the neutral camp, but no matter. Already back in the fray, and without help, Qualifier cannot reliably fight him. Especially if he has no vision of everyone else. Insania, well, he's providing that vision. Gets stunned up by a way hard cancel in the middle. 1, 2, 3. They need 4 with the Fate Pull coming through. They will get that kill as well. Still have the intercepts. Yeah, it's not boding well. Maybe if they can get Tomato again, they will keeping in the back. Thinking about it. Big creep wave here. It's we'd rather have the reliable farm rather than trying to commit through the creep wave towards the hero. It would be a little bit obvious for Tomato. Take up on. Bomb stack of their own, demon coming through. Sees the courier. Often sees a whole bunch of heroes. Cancel. Didn't feel like on top of the world right now. Once he farms these ancient stacks, he'll be very close to the Desolator. I think he should be probably picking up first. Because sometimes you want to blink first. People who actually get to a point where we can do a little bit of damage. But in this game you have Tomato can sort of initiate long range with Battle Strike. He's making that out now. And of course, jumping around on trees, scouting out for him. And you also have Weeha is gonna hit level 6 before long. You can just keep them locked down for you to walk up and do that Desolator damage.
No, don't think so.
Cancel. TP in. The lift is there from Insania. Qualifier as well. And this time the Omni Slash will secure the kill. Chain Frost. Bouncing. Oh, twice. Qualifier is still slowed down now. With the Brewmaster ult, they'll be able to claim that kill. They'll leave Juggernaut for later. Another TP in from Garda. Oh, so much burst before the TP can even complete. Insania, next one on the list. He might. Oh, okay, not gonna die. He still have the sick charge from that Kazu, whose ultimate expired. He's still pretty tanky. Tanky enough to withstand his ultimate. Great stun again from Weeha. Preventing the follow-up chase. And Tuho, they just can't catch a break. Another loss here. Dude, they did get that one kill on cancel. They had to pay dearly for it, and this guy is still doing well. He's not the stacks yet, not yet. I'm still just waiting for him. Without that, he's halfway to the Desolator. 100 gold of the first Metal Hammer, so his stack will complete that. So it becomes really scary. Oh, they need to find a way back in this. Looks like they're gonna try to do that via towers, but not quite. Might be in trouble here. Tomato comes in, but Demon and Zaina will reveal themselves. And go for more, though they have no vision of anyone else. Very well be that the rest of the stack, the wee stack, sitting right behind Tomato, they're ready to pounce. Might do that anyway. Kazu has a DD rune. Too useful on a Brewmaster. But it is what it is. Saxa finds Insania. Oh, who finds who? Demon with the shackles. Drag back to Quoik Van Garden. That's a kill. to get the tower denied, though. They brought it low enough for that to work, so... Big rotations there from Tuho. Then I get the 1 kill on the support. The extra ward being rewarded, but they don't get the tower. Quite a bit of money missing. Again, this is what they were looking to try and do, to find an avenue back into this game. Catch up somewhat in terms of net worth. Right now, this is a big stack. 1, 2, 3, 4 stack for cancel for finally start farming. Damn. Stubborn Watch though. Coming back. Mado. Reading himself now. Pops his ultimate here. Will be cancelled out almost immediately, but still alive. They need some more damage into him, but they can't find it. The Chain Frost bouncing 2 euros down. Qualifier, they still see him in the side. A nice Sprout to keep him away. Mika is looking for an Omni Slash target here. Might find it. Omnix Assassin goes for the spin instead, holding on to the ultimate. Oh, Saxa. Yeah, not gonna go for it. Might have been enough. But shooting to rather not spend that cooldown right now, especially if you need half a level 2, level 12. Kazu up top. He doesn't have enough mana for his ultimate to pale him out, but does have enough mana for TP Demon. Ah! No Hex. I think Hex would have been enough. I think that would have been in range. Whoa, just on the edge. Also, there was level 2 Reaper Scythe. That would have been enough damage, I think. Bring down the Monkey King. There's so many things not quite working out for them just yet. Oh wow, that did work though. Oh, see Omni Slash. Alright. That's a great kill. If you catch the Monkey King, normally he's quite squishy. Meanwhile, up top though, smoke up. Cancel leading the charge. He does have the Desolator now completed, so looking to finish out this tower. Meanwhile, the back, Demon. The Shackles are there. We are also looking for a stun. That's gonna be on Qualifier. We're looking for the next target. Making it look so easy, but of course, 4 heroes around him. Ultimate committed. Make a mid rotation, and so did Rubik. He stole the tree dance, so he'll be able to jump his way out. But this attempt from the Juggernaut to help out would ultimately just result in him dying.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Oh, mid Gala. Gonna run, dude. Mado, he's just waiting for the pounce, and he is. There it is. Slows are there. Ultimate's committed. Boundless Strike still available, but we are also in range for the stun. Tuho, too slow to react to this stay. Not reading the map well enough. It always feels like that we stack's one step ahead of them every time. Oh. Rubik hanging around. Alright, it's actually gonna initiate. Temple Assassin. Those refractions stole it. Now, plenty of extra help, but what's even committed. Again, we're at this point already where there's no compromise, and pray for the best Demon. Another likely he would have died to that too. They do lose the tower. It's a bit unfortunate. But they do get a high value kill. A lot of gold going into Demon's pockets, so... Right, yeah, he doesn't even have arcane boots. So he's gonna go pick that up right now. If you can keep catching out cancel like that, this is another avenue back in. Catch cancel. This is the highest harm on him on the side of the Wii stack right now. Take him out, everything else is open up, right? You can go for these pushes on towers. You can go for these kills. No one will be blocked, I think. Omni Slash to finish him off. Not gonna be transferred. Kazu, his TP just lasted way too long now. The Boundless Strike. Mika is in a lot of trouble. He will fall insane. Well, stole the tree dance. He'll be able to jump his way out of there. Chain Frost will bounce quite far, but not much more. Gada, he's still in a lot of trouble though. No more Ghost Shroud. Just has 17 stick charges, but it's not enough. Double kill for Tomato. Now looking for more Qualifier. Gets a TP out though. 3 heroes, only for 1 in the tower. This kind of trade is still very scary. Now Roshan on the docket. Tuho, need to stop the bleeding or else it's gonna be a 2-0. Calling it right now. Roshan ages in the hands of Cancel. And make him so much more dangerous. He did finish out the blink tag in the meantime too, so he's fully online. This is the great Templar Assassin timing.
Blessings.
Unless he gets caught out alone without his team. He's gonna do great things in the next 5 minutes, one would imagine. I don't think this is gonna be farming ages. Next item on the list should probably be the Feudal Blade, just because of the Necroverse. Either for him or for Monkey King, or both. Mado has it queued up, but okay. Get that kill, Qualifier showing off that fancy orchid. Maybe they can do the same thing to the weave stack that they did to them earlier. Qualifier and Nature's Bravo just doing the split push. I think the circumstances are a little bit different. You're not ahead. You're playing from behind. There's plenty of heroes that can kill you, not just one. He does have his work cut out for him, that's for sure.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Dania, actually farming extremely well. For the way his games are going. He has a blink dagger. Gonna use all the have here, especially if you're babysitting some heroes. I have some hiccups. If I sound like an idiot, that's why. Ooh, demon. Sticking around, pops a smoke. This is so smart. So smart. You find the Observer Ward though, plopping down the sentry. It's like, oh what? Smoke popped, what's going on? But yeah, it's definitely worth it if it prevents a death on Qualifier, but he's TPing back to the other side. Still an easy tower to take here.
Radiant's top tower is
The
under
two
attack.
will dodge that bullet. We'll trade 1 for 1. Perhaps 2 for 2, depends on how far team wants to commit here.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
It's already TP back, the line's being drawn.
Dire
And
are
it sucks.
scanning.
It's someone that you can deal with.
Dire's bottom
We
tower
are
is
also making
fallen.
this way. Most of them, Kazu has TP, they should all have TPs, yeah.
Radiant's top
Cancel in a
tower
couple
is
seconds. He
under
also has
attack.
DD rune though,
Dire's
so
bottom tower is under
he can, okay, the fight breaks out, Kazu. Can they bring him down before the ultimate? The answer is Omni Slash! Yes, that's the side this time, level 2. Insania though, as Cancel comes in. Gets hexed up. Oh ho ho! There it is, someone was right on top of him. Demon still dies. And the Aegis will bring him right back to Mado. Keeping his ultimate alive too, and that means a 2-0. They have to run slowed down. Quite nice shot, but will be cancelled. Or will be broken through by Tomato with a jump. Qualifier still gets a TP.
Radiant's
Nothing left to cancel.
are fortified.
Imagine that the stun just came with cooldown there from Weha. So hey,
Top tower has
get the
been
tower with the wards, and they didn't lose it here too. So all in all, using the supports, you do get the 1 kill. The important one on the Brewmaster. That was a win for Tuho in my book. These are the kind of trades that can only benefit you, especially if you're behind with Nature's Prophet. Any sort of trades like that are only have to be in your favor. Next time this lane is pushed out and the fight happens somewhere else on the map, Qualifier has a shot of threatening high ground. Quick pause. There's a chance perhaps to look at some items that we may have missed. Darkseid with a Glimmer Cape, Kazu with his own Blink Dagger. I said that for a while, I believe. We are with the Midas, haven't talked about that, but and if you have the space to go for the Midas and Nyx Assassin, that's a really great item. Because you want all the levels that you can. Because his talents are pretty good. Which later with the plus 1 to 1 gold per minute, or the plus 40 agility if you want to go right click build. But what you also want is Magnum Scepter, and the Midas will help you get there rather fast, comparatively. And no matter now, talked about the Refusal Blade, an absolute necessity up against the Necrophos lineup. So yes, that's available now. BKB instead in the works for Templar Assassin. Almost has it completed too. Another 100 gold or so. There it is. Gonna make things a little bit more complicated. Till now they've been able to control them up with hexes and shackles and whatnot, and it's enough of a setup for the rest of Tuho to bring him down with but there's still Omni Slash, there's still Serpent Wards right clicks. But with that lockdown they're not really worth as much. So they might run into issues, bring down cancel again. These kind of team fights, and again, I touched on it earlier, cancel is the key right now. You get 13k net worth, way ahead of everyone else on this in this field. Top lane, oh god. Didn't see the Juggernaut icon in the middle of that. He got brought down, Oweha. Green item earlier, now Insane next on the list. Garda also in the middle. They'll still deal the Frost Blast, but that's not really helping out too much. Qualifier and Garda around the shrine. Popping it immediately. Will still die here, will he? Ultimate even committed. Not sure that was necessary. He still has some heal bombs, but way too much. That's the 5th one right there. Qualifier. Cancel? No, cancel. Okay, he stays alive. He's got that going for himself. He also has a Shadow Blade completed now. So well, that's what that's worth. Oh man. Have to defend the high ground though. Tier 2 didn't die earlier, but it got brought down super low. Now cancel. Doing the same to the Tier 3. Another creep buff coming in. Don't have an Aegis, but also don't have to worry about Necrophos for a little bit. He also has the BKB. Get it off before the hacks. Silence pops it now. Demon, a lot of trouble. One more right click will do the trick. There it is. Vicker still the Omni Slash and pops it on to cancel. He's isolated, but the refraction. Taking so many of those, but setting up for the scythe. Great play there from Garda, coming in at the right time. And now, well, block down. There was an Atos on the Wii, huh? He's still in this. No dust or anything, but they walks by the sentry. That was there earlier as well. So Tuho finally catch a lucky break, getting cancel. Getting a Weeha. They do lose to Tier 3, but if they can get some more here, that'd be amazing. Monkey King beats his way through the trees though. Final strike, trying to keep them away. Jumping up to the trees. Very hard hero to chase as well. Shadow Blade as well now on the Monkey King. Ugh. He's sneaky beaky, some people would say. Again, to find themselves in a very rough spot. Despite these victories, they're not without casualties. Marauders becoming more and more annoying. So it's cancelled. The only reason he dies is because he takes a very bold route out of it. Just going this way, isolating himself, tanking the Omni Slash. Alright, what's the matter? Going ham here. Now the Hex though onto Nyx Assassin. To finish up one, that's insane. Qualifier also dropping super low. A couple of right clicks will finish him off at the edge of the Monkey King ult. Left Garda for later. And now he's left for dead for the rest of his team. Demon TPing out, so is Mika. They do get back, but once again, casualties are there to get the tower, but at what cost? Losing is important too. If it goes like that, it's only going to propel the way stack higher and higher and higher. Another 0.2k gold swing almost. Want to combine that together. More staff going for the Hurricane Pike. Makes sense. You want to have a way to deal with the Sprout.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Tuho, they need a miracle. I think that's what it comes down to at this point. Yeah, he has the meta style. I'm not sure if that was the right choice actually. If thing that can really get rid of. I don't know. There's no silences or anything. So maybe the diffusal blade would have been a better choice. It's more damage instances either way to ether refraction quicker, and eventually you might want both anyway. But oh wow, he only has it. Never mind. Yeah, mental refusal. I just saw him have the blink queued up. Maybe it wasn't a situation where it's like, alright, it's either the manta or the refusal. But having both and makes any and all criticism null and void at this point. Not that I'm in a great position to criticize these plays anyway. I mean, they're the pros playing, I'm just a scrub talking about it. That old adage, those who can't do teach. In Dota, those who can't do cast. Definitely applies to me. Anyway, Weeha. He's Invis and he's gonna run into more Invis heroes. Oh, this Senji! Sure, if they saw him go Invis in the creep wave or something? That was just a random sentry. It's like, alright. Oh, if they had smoke breaking on top of the Invis. Oh yeah, that should have been it. Quite smoked and Invis on the Shadow Blades. Popped down the sentry as the smoke broke. And now? That's a bit of an opening. Roshan is going on. Cancel will be able to finish it up together with Tomato in a little bit, but well, it's open what's already committed. The glyph already out 2 in Demon. Helped by Kazu, Mika lifted up in the air. They need to deal with this Brewmaster somehow. Senya, why is he in this? He stole the Vendetta. Useful, at least. Gets rid of some of these pandas, but the blink out before the lift. It's steal it though. Oh wow, Primal Split stolen by Rubik. Could be it. Insania has a chance to make this all better. But they have to play into a Temple Assassin with Aegis. A very fun Monkey King. They just don't want to do it. They can't do it. They have to respond as well to the other lanes. Top lane's been pushed in. Qualifier taking care of that. The pressure up there, so it's... This is map control. All this is to finally have some semblance of map control, taking some of the aggressive farm. Looking for the next item. Blink and Basher as well queued up for Juggernaut. Gado, where's he at? 4-star, Atos, BKB. Let's go a little bit more utilitarian rather than the any sort of greedier route with Fatals and Dagons and Axes. Be able to help us team out and make sure that you can Weeha. Insania. Primal Split. Turn things around. Maybe not. Oh, it's just a panic ult. It's level 2, so I think he's has it the second time. Yeah, he should. Should come with cooldown again before it expires. If he wants to hold on to it for that long, this thing. It's a very valuable spell, I think. So it might be worth it.
Double damage.
Go to DD rune. Cancel. About to show himself a mid, that is. Pushing this tower. Top lane though, well, being pressured. So taken care of by Tomato. Could still be in the opening that they were looking for. Cancel. Still the only one showing. We have sitting in this behind them. Sakta also as well. There it is. There you go. Kazu coming in. Silence. Oh god, the back. Ugh, insane. Yeah, he's sitting in there in this, but dust was available. Almost a melt. Gonna sit there for a little bit, but now without Rubik, bit of an issue. Big control factor gone. Another lift. Bit of chip damage done. Get 2 down. And not overextending. That's the sign of a good team. Just don't play it fast and loose. Just take what you can get. Give them no opening.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Come back and, well,
Radiant's bottom
Qualifier doing the best he can. Can't fault him for this one. He actually claimed the tier 3 while all this was happening. He did manage to get the bottom lane in deep enough. So now that's opening up the shrines on the Radiant side as well. There's still glimmers of hope for Tuho on the horizon. We are Mickey, he's all on half health. Some help on the way as well. Oh, blink out. Not sure if he knows how lucky he is right now. Damn. Rest of the team's up top. Bait out Garda maybe? I don't know. Means if he cancel. Not really alone though, so it's not a target that they can probably go for. Now Tomato, he's on a hunt himself. Shadow Blade. Across to the other side. It's Observer Sentry combo though. Scouting that one out. And the creeps, yeah. Tuho doing a good job in the vision game at the very least. They are doing their best to keep the lanes pushed out. As long as they still have all the racks in the high ground, it's still somewhat doable, especially if they can keep push one of the lanes all the way across while the weak stack is looking for opportunities. Well, they are looking for ganks and kills and pushes themselves. They're gone actually. Talking about Axe earlier on Nick's Assassin, but he just wants to zap people in this game. We are, man. No compromises. There's Blink queued up now. That's if you're gonna go Dagon in the normal game, and if not already owning, so you can just max it out immediately, it's generally more cost effective to just get the first level. And then get some other utility items. They have another sentry here. They're trying to do damage, and they do indeed with the Orchid also helping out. But now, well, there's Kazu with the ultimate. Stuns Tomato, brings down Insania with his own ultimate. Wukong's command, they cancel TP, bring down Qualifier. It's just jumping left, right, and center. Demon. Hop between rock and hard place, and triple kill for Tomatoes. Oh, good catch. Pinata strat, ladies and gentlemen, in action. Runs right into them. Garda. Oh, TP out, nothing cancelled it this time. Alright. It was all planned, guys. It was all planned. Bottom lane cancel, he's finishing up the racks there. That was the melees too. Can they get this kill? They have no protection between the two of them, so all they can really do is spin to win. But there's another refraction charge in a moment. There's Dust coming in just in time, forcing onto BKB at the very least, and blink across. Mika, he's still chasing. Gonna keep up to the 4-star, another slow. Spin in a moment, another blink in a second. There it is, they see, they don't see cancel. But they know he's there. Gotta gets that kill too. Another 980 gold. Would be funny if it weren't so sad that he's so far ahead that it wasn't really a killing spree, wasn't it? It was just a normal kill. But yeah, got like 2,000 gold in a span of 2 kills. Killing spree earlier, 1,200, more than 2,000 gold actually, and then kill and cancel. It's what you call the pinata strat. You feed someone and then you have your core get the kill. For a lot of money and a lot of gold. Going for a Shiva's Guard by the looks of it. It has the recipe in the career. Now they're all smoked out, they will reveal that fact now. Because no one's responding, they're just gonna go straight. I want to force out buybacks here, 20 seconds of Tomatoes still. Not these heroes, they have a lot of control, but not actually a lot of damage. There it is. Coming in with Kazu, trying to delay this to get rid of the healing ward. Delay is all they're looking for. Meanwhile down bottom though, okay. They find we have Qualifier though. The bounce will bring him down. Soxa will lose his life for it. And there's still a bunch of Treants here helping out Mika to bring this one down. Got the racks of their own. Kazu coming back to his own life, and now Tomato making an appearance, popping down the ultimate. They force stuff out of it. BKB also used. Got her. Slowed down. Does have the scythe. Not enough damage. He eats a cheese also. Don't turn things around. And now, with no BKB, means he can throw it on the halberd if he would just have enough mana. But he doesn't. He has to walk away. Demon and Nika, they're also low on everything. They can't quite make it. The only survivor is Nekrophos. Damn. Again, whatever they get is so costly. They get the meal racks that actually equalizes this bottom lane. But damn, they give up another 600 gold. That advantage back to where it was before, around the 16k mark. Experience way beyond anything that you want. Level 13 on the Shadow Shaman. Demon once again playing the 6th position. And oh, what is happening here? Qualifier. He's in this, but now turn things around with the Orchid. Should be enough damage, shouldn't it? There it is. Now, General from Saxa. There's a buyback sort of Mika. Kazu comes in and Senya, well, trying to blink and do something. We're now force stuffing the back. Will be brought down by Cancel. Maybe not. Does steal the Melt Strike. Yeah. Looking on the Rex, gonna go down unless they don't want to commit here. And looks like they don't.
Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
Tuho? Are they really gonna survive this without buying back on anybody? Looks like they just might. Basher now done onto Mika, so he's becoming a force to be reckoned with. Blink Omni Slash, you're gonna get a Basher in the middle of that 100%. Through BKBs, so good way to deal with some of these targets. Roshandor is being scattered out. They will have Weeha back in a couple of seconds. These shrines, they are still intact. It's super low up here. It's still intact. There's still TP slot spot that Weeha will make use of. If they quick on the uptake, then they can maybe... Oh well, never mind. It's way too fast. Not pretending to be a DD rune. He's having fun. You can tell. Probably fun hero to play if you're in this kind of position, if you're ahead well enough. That is, if you're a Dirty Monkey King picker. Go home. I think you're just gonna have to wait this out.
The seeds of fortune.
You see a way for them to take a fight outside the base with a... Oh, Mikan, no, not again! He gets spin off this time though. Or the follow-up control can come. But now, well, they already committed the Brewmaster roll. They're gonna go in. Meanwhile, mid... Oh god, I was just cleaning through the creeps. There's all space created for the last remaining tier 3 though. That's gonna go down. Pretty much no matter what. That is actually, well... Everything we committed here. Scythe, not good enough to get the kill. Tomorrow eats a cheese. Trying to turn this around. Gata. He's super low. And he will die to the Monkey King. Old BKB used as well. They lose 2. The wards still doing what they can. Which is very little as it turns out. But the Omni Slash, that is maybe not enough here with the Invis coming through. Now Mika. The supporting cast is already dead. The last right click, even with the meld. I don't have to finish him off, but what? At what cost again? Qualifier. I think he was split pushing. Yeah, he was. He did the thing. Bottom range is down, top melee is down. But will it matter? Cancel Ultimato. That is the difference. They could just send 2 of their heroes back and the big ones are still up here doing damage. Now it's once again only one range track standing between Tuho and Mega Creeps. Cancel. He's not even done yet. Gets one, gets another. Eventually. There it is. Oh, this might just be it. Mika does have buyback, but without an Omni Slash, very hard to actually make anything happen here, even if you have Demon with you, even if Insania is coming back. Mega Creeps are there. This is do or die time right the hell now. 3 heroes, not ideal, but they're gonna try. Couple right clicks here and there, the Hex to follow on a Temple Assassin. Cancel, dropping low and low, but even if he dies, it's only the edges, and he's not even going to do that. Killing spree. Oh, they're coming back. I don't see how to win this. I don't see how to turn this around. We'll try. Scythe. Quite enough to bring on Kazu, but the Zap from Insania will do the trick. I think the Salmon Monkey King, so keeping him out of the fight for a little bit, but doesn't even have another ultimate coming through. Cancelled. He wants to die at this point. He just wants to come back to life with full health, but he doesn't even afford that. Yeah, GG will play this call. Tuho. They find their masters. They find their betters. The Wii stack proving to be victorious. Again, another game where they are a little bit more vulnerability here due to the great play from Quake once again. Just doing the same thing to them what they did to Tuho in game number 1 with the Nature's Prophet split push, but couple of team fights here and there, but ultimately Tuho, every trade they took was so costly, and it's not enough against a stack of this caliber. The unit plays so well that doesn't give you many of these opportunities in the first place. Yeah. As a result, our finals are gonna be between Team Off or the Wii stack and the other semifinals still going on, I believe. SFD Esports versus BYM. Gonna take a short break and then I'll see how far along that is, and we can maybe dive into that one on Dota TV. But for now, as I said, short break. Need to have a drink, rest my voice, but I'll be back in a moment.